is, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Come on, come on. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
Up the middle they go with a big back. Jackson fights through it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
There he goes, left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Jackson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Check, Bobcat. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Smith. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A first carry for the Hall of Famer. It's Walter Payton. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll drop this off to Payton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
On 3rd down, here's Payton. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Geno. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Well, he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. On the defensive side, tackled by John Randall.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Again, Jackson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He's going to get it running right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Go, Reed, go.
Vick, 3rd and goal. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hill. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Now it's Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So here's Vick following the interception. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Sixty Bobcats, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
3rd and 10.
Tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To throw, Vick. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Smith's throw taken in by Moss. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Smith. Flush to his right. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Geno on first down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing again is Smith. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw is Smith. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the way. Of quarter number 2. Second and 10. Geno now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. The final shot here before break. Smith. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Here's Peyton up the middle. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run again with Peyton. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Smith. And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Vic, and that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Here's Michael Vick. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
19 target, 19 target.
Here's Vick. Finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
On 3rd down, here's Bowe. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
18 rattlers. 18 rattlers. Check, man. Check, man.
25-yard line.
Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street. Ready.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They run on first down with Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now here's Vic. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will take it in for a Cowboys score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Here's Smith. That one complete to Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On second down, here's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
The Bengals on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is third and 11. Out of the gun, Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. Now Gino. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. On the give, here comes Peyton. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Smith to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Smith's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Butker's kick here is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Vic to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
19.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Vic. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Here we go.
Lawrence Taylor, their
19
defensive
Lions.
Now Michael Vick. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Come on.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
18 Cardinal. 18.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here we go.
Here's first down.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Vic. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
Clock under 30 seconds now. Here's second down.
Ready.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all.